Bum 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 bum. This is a test. See if things are synced up, down, down, right, up. We'll call it that. From the stage select, going to go up one more time and then press play. Now I'm not sure if it's just me, but I find myself needing as much movement as I can get out of these steps. So once I learned how to hold down the L stick, I never let go. Never found a reason not to let go. Thankfully, the game has a wide variety of movement options, so it's not just tapping A and holding down the stick the entire time. That we're introduced to one at a time so we have plenty of time to learn, and visually shown on screen so anyone paying attention catches on immediately. In fact, why don't we check in on my past self to see just how well I'm processing this information. What do they mean by charge my energy? Oh my god, did I really go through this entire game without knowing that? So, if I'm not mistaken, we're about to come across our first enemies in the level, which would make this as good of a time as any to properly showcase everything when I talk about the homing attack, and how to make it work the best you possibly can. Cause that might be a problem you run into here. Oh, that was way too close. A minor oversight in the game, I suppose. Speaking of oversights, I probably could have timed that better. So, take that with a grain of salt. Take it with the same grain of salt that you would with my competency on this video game. I can make all these mistakes and still not really worry about running out of time, but don't you worry, dear viewer. There will certainly be levels later on in this adventure where I really push the limit of that timer. I'm quite a few episodes ahead, but I don't think I've gotten to a point of getting a game over yet. But at the rate I'm going, it's gonna happen once, and it's gonna suck. And like that drop, sometimes my wordplay is so blunt, the sound of fingers on a chalkboard are more pleasant. But there's definitely room for both types of wordplay. There's definitely a type of appeal. Despite what the internet may tell you, the best pun is usually one that's so good that it goes completely unnoticed, and no one even points it out, because it's too subtle for anyone to even pick up. But some of the most entertaining puns are the ones that are so bad that there's no way for people to ignore it. And it's not even the pun itself that's entertaining, it's the way that people react to it. It makes... One thing I noticed about the charge already, it makes that particular type of platforming so much more easy. Why did it take me until like a second playthrough to realize that it exists? Like, it was spelled out to me in the tutorial, and I completely glanced over it, and I'm never gonna get over it. Well, I'm kind of wondering, like, charge here, then go for it. Cool, I can cheese out the roadblock to give me more notes until I stop tapping and actually get into the groove at all. Oh yeah, this is probably one of the first examples of the song like changing beats. As you saw for that 1 millisecond, like, it's not just tapping at the same rhythm the whole time. When the song actually like pauses, like that, so do the beats that you have to tap. So of course yours truly is gonna get messed up on that a good chunk. Anyways, I think it'll be a little bit before I do something dumb again. I'll take my chances this time. Well, maybe I'll get it next time. And again, I'm just a sucker for any time a video game can tie its gameplay mechanics into the story of it. Like, if you can find a way to like justify what you're doing for the sake of the player beyond, and you don't have to just revert to, oh, it's video game logic, that always just tickles a little enjoyment bone inside my body. And honestly, I think we're just getting started in seeing just how deep this story can go and the directions that it can go in. Find a moment to actually pop through and continue onwards. But other times, if you like wall jump and then dash, and then try to wall jump again, you can't jump. There is a method to the madness, I know there is, but it's convoluted enough to the point where I can never remember it. Is that it? No. Somehow I got myself back wall jumping again, so I think we're in the clear now. Oh no, why?